Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, excuse my camera, I'm in the car. I've just been for a frosty walk. So we're probably going to keep sniffing as well. I didn't bring a tissue. That was clever, wasn't it? I wonder if I've got one in the car. So, this video. Let's not worry about that for now. Okay, so what's been going on? So I've been in hospital recently, in case, just so this all makes sense. I had 4 days in hospital last week. Ongoing IBD bowel issue. Anyway, I came home, been on antibiotics, finished the antibiotics yesterday, and so I've been home, five nights I think, and I've struggled to sleep at night. So I've been able to sleep, but only in the daytime, and I think it comes from the first night that I came home from hospital. Excuse me, state of me. I went to bed and I didn't feel myself. I felt like I wasn't quite in my body. Every time I closed my eyes, my body would crash, or every time I'd drift into sleep and I'd be woken up like an adrenaline thing. The only way I can, that falling feeling when you're asleep and it wakes you up. It's like that, but harder and faster. Like I could feel the hit at the bottom almost. It sounds nuts, doesn't it? But I mean, there's a panic in the throat, that physical feeling of panic here, and just really feeling ungrounded and not quite in my body. But I also, which obviously filled me with quite a bit of panic, but there was also this part of me that knew it was okay. I just needed reassurance. Should I be home from hospital? Is there something else wrong with me? Blah, blah, blah. That was how the self-talk looked. Anyway, got through that. Learned that actually that is quite normal. It's sort of a result of switching from IV to oral antibiotics. It's the change in atmosphere, as in, you've gone from light, bright, busy, noisy in a hospital space to the dark quiet of being home in your own bed, and it's also your nervous system it kind of crashing. You've been on high alert, high adrenaline throughout like a hospital stay, in fear, and try and get back into that sort of normal feeling of safety of being at home, and your nervous system kind of crashes and you're not quite there. It's like you're trying to integrate a little bit too quickly. So yeah, part of me, and researched it to just back up that I shouldn't be back in hospital, just had this knowing that it was okay, but I also had to dig deep to trust that, because obviously your health's at stake. Anyway, so that first night I did not get to sleep until 4 or 5 a.m. then had to wake up. I think I was taking antibiotics at 5:30, 6ish, and then half 7, 8ish. So even once I did get to sleep, I was then having to get up to take the antibiotics, go back to sleep. Anyway, so that settled, as in I had the feeling that I was okay in my body again. I felt safe again. But over the coming nights, I still couldn't sleep. So I felt okay. You can hear my tummy now going boo, boo. Sounds like a pigeon. Yeah, I felt okay, but I just couldn't get to sleep. So I would read or scroll and then wake myself up even more and get, I would try not to get frustrated with myself because, well, I'm ill. I don't have to get up for anything. But I also didn't want to be in that pattern of sleeping all night, sleeping all day and awake all night. I thought this isn't going to help me heal and recover in the end. So last night I thought, I lay there for a bit and I tossed and turned, and I just kind of, when you know this isn't going to happen, I was like, right, okay, let's do something about this. Practice what you preach. So I've been learning this new healing modality, which it works with the subconscious mind but through the body. So it's far more somatic than other modalities I've used before. And I thought, well, actually I could do that led here. I don't even need to get up. I was falling asleep by the end of the process. Like, yes, I was asleep. Yeah, but I had to keep waking myself up to carry on the process. So I was like, I've cracked it. And that must have been midnight maybe that I fell asleep. Didn't wake up again till about 5:30, as far as I'm aware. You know, we wake up in the night and don't realise, don't we? But yeah, 5:30 I saw the time and was like, oh my god, that's like a proper night's sleep, isn't it? That is brilliant. And made me giggle because that's the time I would have had to have got up to take my antibiotics, and she didn't have to do that. So I thought, oh, there is a rhythm. Yeah, went back to sleep until 7, half 7, and then I got up and come for a walk. I've come to see the first morning light just to really, again, encourage that circadian rhythm. This is morning. I'm going to go out again at tea time, well, before that, I suppose, to see the last of the light, just to remind my body this is the rhythm we want to be in. This is morning, this is this is night time. Well, it won't be quite night time because it gets dark about 4 o'clock, doesn't it? But yeah, so feeling accomplished, feeling like recovery is getting quicker and quicker, all going in the right steps. But the other thing is I will need case studies for this new healing modality that I'm training in. Once my own healing is at a place where I can reach out and help others as well, they will be heavily discounted sessions. If anybody wants to be a case study, I will put links here in the details of where you can find me, and do reach out, because you know that took me 20 minutes at the most, problem solved. And I really feel like, because I'm now up at a sensible time today, I feel like that's it, done and dusted. I mean, obviously if you've got sleep issues yourself, and especially if they've been an ongoing thing, it might take a little bit longer than that. But yeah, I feel like I'm cracked it again, back on track. So that's it from me, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care.